Oh, we're back. Right. Sorry for the little delay. It took a while to open up. Right. So, welcome back, everyone who either stayed or came back now. Oi, viewers! I've got some shoutouts for ya. Here, go to the next video and you'll find them. Haha. Yes. So, you're here. That's good. Right. So, let's start with the next game then. Are you ready? Great. Good morning. Night. Right. So, speaking of things not going to schedule, here we go. This is the next game for today. I'll explain it. 1 second. Don't worry, I will explain it. And the resolution's working, that's good. So, ready? Not sure. What? No way. Right, so, if Transport Fever? Yeah, so, originally, as you probably know, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 time. However, today I tested around with some mods in this game, and I realized that I hadn't played it in a long time. Yes. Here we go. Transport Fever. It's here. Don't worry, we'll get back to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 very soon. Plus, Transport Fever Tycoon 2 will come out for Mac very soon, which is why I want to give this one another go, because I have many mods, and I've only used really the European ones, because I haven't really played an American game. So I want to do that, which is why you've got the lovely brown ground. Now you stole my surprise idea for tomorrow's stream. Oh, really? Did I? Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. Didn't know that was the idea. And yes, I wanted to do some Transport Fever. Oh, well, that would be really nice. I want to see that. Right, so I've disabled the music because I might get in the way, and I'm not sure about the copyright, so... it would probably be fine because it's game music, but I don't want to risk it. So, this is a large American map, loads of mods installed, April 1st, 1850. So, you can see, this is the map. I'm not sure how performance will go, given that I'm streaming. Enviro 500 and Ride Streetcar. This is my time to shine! Well, in a few hundred years. Yes, it would be nice. Yes. So, where should we start? Let's see. I want to start somewhere where I can link up two towns. What is the height difference looking like here? Oh, that's a bit much. Let's see. Yes, right, Shadows. I'd say if playing Chairs 19 music is fine, playing this one should be fine too. Yeah, it should be fine, but it might get in the way. Tell you what, let's give it a try. I'm going to make it like that. That should be fine. Or maybe this. NGG1s? Maybe. Also, you're still playing Train Simulator 2020? Not at this moment. Right, so I'm thinking 2 towns to link up. That would be quite good as our first starting ones. I want something that's relatively flat, so that the first steam locomotives don't have that much trouble going up it. And I think the best option we have is probably connecting Sacramento and Torrance. So let's get started on that. This is an easy mode, by the way, so we have a $3 million loan. Yes, right, let's change that. Where is it? Transport Fever. There we go. That should have fixed it. Right, so firstly, let's get a station down, and let's see. This is kind of a central town, so I'm probably gonna have more than one station here eventually, so it's fine to start off with a station that is, what's it called? You know, a terminus. So let's put it right here. Actually, like this, no house will be demolished. That's always a plus, both from a friendliness point of view and a economic point of view. Right? And on this side, well, we can get, well, no, one house will have to be demolished, but we are paying probably about $100,000 in 1850s money for that, so it's probably okay. Right, so let's start by connecting these. Let's see, that should be fine. By the way, if it starts to lag, please let me know, and we'll see if I can do anything about it. And I'm already thinking of keeping this as level as I can, just because I will eventually upgrade this, probably, which means that having gentle curves is going to be a good thing. Ooh, that's expensive. Right, I didn't account for the little hill. So, time to delete the bridge again, and in this game you don't get your money back for removing stuff like you do in Roller Coaster Tycoon. So I guess the best way of doing this is probably just to connect it like, oh, that's 600,000. Well, that is 300 and... Okay, tell you what, gonna do it like this, which I know is a bit steep. Connect it just like that. Right, and I'm just going to rebuild this little bit because I want to iron out the little bump. So having it like this is much smoother. And then I need to reconnect the road. That's fine. And as for the depot, let's just have it facing Sacramento. I'll re-chat in a little while. There we go. Oh, did it save? Oh no, did I accidentally press oh, I just saw it. I accidentally pressed load instead of save. Yes. You know, that happens to me so very rarely. Luckily it didn't take ages to load this time. South Carolina with Columbia down the way, and Annapolis, Maryland, and Chesapeake Bay. Also, stream title, we're transporting? Transpoting. Yes, transpoting. Never knew that was a word until now. I'm so glad you can now put roads over tracks, not only the way around, and you can have diamonds. Yes. Sadness, it's fine. It'll only take a little while to fix this. Don't worry, don't go anywhere. It'll be fine. I know where I'm building it now, it'll not take as long as I did the first time. There we go, still no building demolished. Second station over in Torrance. Right, we still have to demolish one building, unfortunately. There we go. Now do the tracks. Actually, I think I'm going to do the tracks the other way around this time. Might be a bit easier, and I need to have the contour lines. Right, so something like this. Oh, and we can have a tunnel, that's nice. Expensive, but nice. Right, and where is our station? Oh right, our station is just there, so we need to get down to this level. Which we should be able to do. I'll just put a little bit here to get rid of the grade we had before. Then we'll get down to that level and connect it over to the leftmost track. I will double track this at some point in the future, but not right now. Right, let's put in the depot again. I'll put it a little ways back in case, well, for when I eventually do want to have, actually let's do a diamond. Well, not diamond, a Y. Sorry, that's what I meant. I'll need to remove the road a little bit. For when I do want to have more tracks in there. Oh right, I forgot to remove one of the mods. I have a mod installed that is quite overpowered for the start of the game, which means I'll just not use it. It's quite a nice locomotive, but it's quite overpowered. So now we go save the top one. There we go, and save. Yes, overwrite. Right, so now it's time for our first line. So it should go from Sacramento to Torrance. So let's call it TP for trains passenger, and then Sacramento to Torrance. Yes, I did spell it correctly. There we go. As for the color, well, let's do. Well, actually, yellow is fine, right? What locomotive is it? Have you got the 620 John Crampton installed? John Stevens, this one, yes. And that is the locomotive. Like, for example, this is the locomotive we're supposed to have, which is top speed 25 miles an hour, power 95. This one, top speed 61 miles per hour, power 218. See? It's such a nice locomotive, but I won't use it because it's kind of cheating. Because the game is balanced for you to have this locomotive. If I have this one, then that is cheating. So sadly, I won't use it. Yes, that one. I will see if I will stream this. I might get something else. Oh, please do stream this. It's very nice. I think 2 coaches should be fine. Let's put it on the line. There we go. And let's watch it exit. By the way, this is mandatory, if you didn't know. And yes, I do have the mod installed that has the tender. Thank you very much for recommending that, Kangapango. Not for this stream, but just in general. Oh, and it's going that way first. How interesting. Right, so, I do like to ride them, but I want to set up a, air quotes, bus route here. At the moment we only have coaches. So actually, I do like having circuits. So, I'll just connect this up a little bit. Like this should be fine. And then I'll put in a crossing there. And, well, let's just upgrade this little bit of road here as well. Now, where should I put the depot? In the industrial area, obviously. So let's just put it... Well, let's just put it right here. Shared ice. Maybe you could use it later on when faster locomotives are available. Maybe. I do think that I have the vehicle no vehicle end year mod on, because I do like to play with that, because I do sometimes like to make kind of heritage things, and I do sometimes put locomotives in museum depots and things like that, but I'm just gonna have it on for this at the moment. There we go. Bus tram stop. So let's put one stop there, another one up here, Well, actually, let's put in 2, because I want to have a reversed line as well. And 1 more here. I know I don't technically need this many, but it's fine. Right, so actually let's make it start by the station. Right, this is going to be road passenger, Sacramento. Let's do, this is counterclockwise. Then let's put in another one, going from here up to there, down there, and over to here. This is going to be road passenger, Sacramento, clockwise. Right, it is clockwise. Yes, it is clockwise. I'll also make this the dark green, because they're essentially the same line. Ooh, that depot is so 1850. Right, I need to drink a bit of water, sorry. Not XD. Shreddies, you need a top hat for the stream. Oh, yes, indeed, I need one. Right, so let's buy 2 of them for counterclockwise and 2 of them for clockwise. So 4 running in total. And yes, they are horse cars, carriages. But the animation is a bit sped up, though. Here you go. They'll make their way around here. Even though the station does pretty much catch the whole town, it's a good idea to set this up at the beginning, I find. Let's do the same thing over here, roughly. So I'll connect this up to there. Then quickly just upgrade this little bit of road. Now where do I want the stations? Well, I need one... Actually... Right, I need one over here. There should be fine. I'll put in 2 as well. Then I'll put in 2 over here. And 2 over there. I'll need another depot. Over in the industrial district. Just sort of along here. Alright, there's a little bit of an incline there. Sorry, no, what's the matter? I wasn't having this issue before. Sacramento, California, Oklahoma, and City, Charleston, West Virginia, and Nevada, Carson City. I'm not sure what the tune is to that. That's all the capitals. There are... Interesting. Right, so here we go. Let's go here, here, here. This is road passenger, Torrance. This is counterclockwise. A new one here, 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 here. This is road passenger, Torrance, clockwise. And this one should be the light green as well. Let's do the same amount of carriages. So those 2 on the counterclockwise line, those 2 on the clockwise line. Right, so here we go. They are setting out as well. Let's save again. And it's a good thing there are actually people waiting here. Multiples, actually. 8 people. How many people are riding the train currently? 0. Right, so let's ride the train. When it's arrived in here, let's ride it from going back the other way. I'm so looking forward to playing Transport Fever 2. When it eventually releases for Mac. And yes, I know, you might say, oh, but you just played Train Simulator right before this. That's for Windows only, and yes, you're right. But that's also mostly significantly less graphics intensive, probably at least, than Transport Fever 2. Which is why I don't really want to run it via Parallels. Oh, there it is. And by the way, you can look at, if you click, oh, where is it? Oh, did someone just, oh, the road just built, that's interesting. I wonder where... Alright, it stops over here because it's such a short train. So here we go. You can ride along it like this, in front of it. But I tend to prefer riding on it like this. As you can see the train. But if you're riding like this, it does feel a bit quicker. But you can't turn the camera. Also, this is a thing I want to do, is I have got the field mod installed, which allows you to create fields. So, for example, I can just create a field right in here. And the good thing is that tracks and buildings and roads can still be placed on this, which means it's not going to be in the way if the town decides to grow over here. And this does make it feel so much more realistic if you just do things like this, for example. Right, I also have the Forester mod installed. So let's see. Let's see what the running costs are once the train arrives, because this is the first time it's actually got people riding it. With which of these do you think the difference between the games are greater? Between Train Fever and Transport Fever, or between Transport Fever and Transport Fever 2? I'd say between Train Fever and Transport Fever, from what I know. However, I'm not completely certain. Right, so this has a top speed of 25 miles per hour, which is this fast. So I'm just going to fast forward a little bit, because we are on a schedule here. So this is fast forwarding as fast as it will go. Nice, thanks. What about you? What do you think? When I need to put in another train on this line, I'll put in a passing loop somewhere, and then put in another train like that. I won't double track it all. Transport Fever 2 also comes with trolleybuses, from what I've seen. Why does everybody abbreviate with TPF2? It's Transport Fever 2. TF2. I'm not sure why people are doing it the other way. I know why, because of another game that has that abbreviation, but it's not fair. Right, speaking of fair, let's see what fares, because TF is Train Fever. Makes sense. Oh, and the doors open on the front. Oh, that is so very nice. You can see inside, the people are actually sitting in there. Oh, and we're full. How many people are waiting here? 32 people! Okay, tell you what. I'll add another carriage, replace now. Oh, I don't have enough money for that, that's fine. I'll just quickly borrow another little bit, then replace now. And I will put in the passing loop soon. I want to put the passing loop in kind of in the center. So actually, let's put in the passing loop right here where it crests the hill, so that it doesn't stop on an uphill bit. So this amount should be fine, I hope. Right, let's put it in. Let's put it in over here. And signals. One there. And one there. It should have already, yes, it's picked the correct lanes. PF2 doesn't come with trolleybuses. Yeah, it's Train Fever. Oh, it doesn't? My mistake then. Time for an entirely improvised on-stream American-style country song performance? Don't think so. Right, how many people waiting? 31 people. Over here, 44 people. Yeah, I'm gonna need another train. how much will it cost? So one locomotive is not that expensive. I guess I might as well take out a little bit of a bigger loan, just so that this will work. Actually, I need to wait until this one's in the station to set it on the line, because I don't want them to block each other. Yes. It's just coming along down here, you can see it just there. And there we go. Train number 2. And actually, let's rename the first train we've ever gotten. Let's rename it Firsty. There we go. Now, how many people... Okay, you're full. This should suffice for now. And of course you're waiting, because this one needs to travel past the signal first. Actually, I think I'll put in another field here. Oh, not like that. Let's go with sugar beets. Why not? There we go. Let's just delete a few of the shrubs that are still around in the middle of the field. That should be fine. There we go. Nice field on the side. Let's actually, I want to see what this is going to be like. How many people? Oh wow, a lot of people. How many people will get in? Not all of them, which is good because we've got another train which should already be on its way over here. Firsty, I'm full. I can't eat another bite. Yeah, that is seems a bit worrying. And the signal's doing its job, stopping the train. Actually, let's put in another field. Let's put in crops. Oh, and there's the first meat. This is the actual speed, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna need some better trains soon. And let's go and plant. There we go. I can't delete those, but that's fine. Those can stay there. Actually, I think I also have some objects in here as well. Like for example, I've got a water tower, but this is quite a big one. And I do sometimes like to place these. Let's see, do I have them? Oh, right, they're in here. Right, so we've got these ones. I think this one might fit quite well. So let's actually put it here. Actually, no, because it's floating. No. Can I delete it again? Yes, I can. Well, let's put it over by the station then. Might fit better here anyways. Well, which way would it add more platforms? That's a question. I need to have a look at first, because I want to place it on the other side. Oh, right, this side. Okay, well, in that case, let's just put it, here. Should be fine. Just sort of there. No, is it still floating? It is. I did not think I would be doing this stream. You know what? Let's just put it in here. If they need to fill up, they can do it on this track. Oh, and I don't have the money for it because it costs a lot. I didn't realize it cost this much, but that's fine. This train is going to arrive in the station soon enough, and then I'll see how much this brings in. It's actually going this fast, by the way. The wonder of the moving water tower can be seen in the distance. It's one of the fastest objects known to man. Shortly after they've been purchased, we're gonna need some better engines soon. I've got a strange feeling we'll be replaced soon. I don't trust the CEO of the company we're working for that he'll keep us. Well, I'll sell you to museums. That should be fine. So let's put it there. Perfect thing to spend the money on. Now, how many people? Okay, 29. On this side, you've just left. And there are 20 over here. So we could do with one more coach on them. It's quite good to have a line that's this busy this early in the game. Actually, how much would it cost to replace them now? I don't have the money for that, that's fine. Right, so, let's see. What kind of industry chains are around here? Well, let's see, we've got some farms. But there's not really a place where... where is the nearest actual food production place? Oh, up here, I guess. Oh, the symbols might be a bit small for you. Right, so... actually, does it need... no, that's fine, it doesn't need those. Right, so what we could do... there is a steel mill there. There's iron here, so I could ship iron. Although there is a quarry up there. This is a bit tricky, actually. Okay, well, I could put... right, so what I could do is I could have a line that goes from this quarry over here. Let's see, what are the contour lines like here? Oh, that's very steep. Yeah, I could have a line that goes from here around the hill and goes up to the construction materials plant here, and then send the construction materials down to Torrance and to Sacramento. But that's a bit much for my current amount of money. So what I could do instead is I could have a grain train that gets grain from the farm up to the food production place, and then another train that brings it back to Sacramento. I think that might be better. Right, so let's get started on setting that up. What are the hills looking like here? The answer is hilly. Right. So this is... where would I connect them anyways? Connect this up there. I mean, this is pretty much a straight shot going across here. Will we also have trucks? Probably yes. So this is pretty much a straight shot going down here. And then to get from up here down to there, I would really like to use a train as well. And we're going to need a track to go up to Everett and St. Paul anyways. So having a good line that goes up here is going to be important. So the best way of doing this would probably be to have, to move, well actually, I could have a junction that goes up here, having the line kind of snake its way up here, then go to Everett. Although that would mean that the food would need to take a very long way to go around. Let's see, how steep could I do this up? Build this up. I mean, it's not, well, it's a bit off. Not that much though. So if I made it go from here I could make it go like this and then have a little curve around here maybe. But that is very, very steep. Actually, it's not that steep. I might actually do this. This might be quite good. So let's save again. Let's start fast forwarding. forwarding. And then I'll see if I can put in the station here. And you want to be careful not going across these fields at the game spawned, because those fields are actually quite expensive to build through as well. I want to... Actually, I could build a flexible station. That might be quite good here. Because of the curve. So like this. Yeah, that could actually be quite good here. So if I were to build a station, I'd probably build it like this. So let's do that. And it's facing both the correct directions, that's good. So now let's start building our way down the hillside. Like you can see, like this it only costs 13,000, like this it costs 215,000. But one of the fields will have to go, because, well, I need to go over there. There is no way I can go around it. Yeah. So let's actually build it like this first. And then let's start going downhill. Yeah, I know, I'll make sure it's connected soon enough. The only thing with trolleybuses in the game is the workers and resources Soviet Republic. Oh, the only thing with trolleybuses... Actually, no, that's not true. Cities in Motion also had them. Alright, and... Alright, Cities in Motion 2, exactly. Right. So let's see when... Okay, so when this train arrives... Let's see, how full are you? Ah, no, did not mean that. Completely full. And how many people are waiting here? Too many. Let's see how many people will still be waiting here when the train leaves. 32. Right, I think it's time to replace those with the ones that with 4. Okay, borrow just a bit more. There we go. Oh, it's already gone. There we go. Now replace them, because that will mean that we'll get more money faster. That's good. Right, and we have a bit left over for this. That's also a positive thing. So there we go. Let's put this on the control lines. Right, I want to go down. Let's see how. Like this would probably be good. And then I'd need to go down. Actually, I might go over a bridge and then loop back the other way. That might be good. Not like that. I don't want it to stay this high. Maybe if I made it go like to this height and then made it cross over with a bridge. Actually, no, it's a bit too far because of the slope change. There we go, that's what I wanted. 37. Actually, I think a wooden trestle would fit quite well here. The speed limit's not that fast anyway. And I do want to keep some trestles, because bridges, at some point, you won't be able to build a type of bridge anymore. So they are limited, so I do want to get some of them on the route, because, well, I don't want to never have any of those. And the no vehicle NDO thing doesn't get rid of that, I think. And that connects. Great. So we've got this little loop going up there. It's fine. Sim1, System Motion 1 had them as tram replacements on some maps, yes. I would just wish they'd update those to 64-bit. Yes, indeed. Right, so how does this look? That doesn't look great. Let's just replace this again. Just because I want a level bit of track going through here. By level I mean not bumpy. There we go. I think that... Well, I'll double track the... I'll put in a junction here so that... actually, I don't need to. I can just use this output of the station on this side so that both the grain train and the food train can use separate tracks. Although, actually thinking about that, no, that doesn't work. The train will have to pass through here, so they will need to use same tracks, which means I will need to put in a junction here. Now, where is the next train? There it is. Okay, how many people will it fit now with 4 coaches? I'm aiming for just all of them. It won't be able to fit all of them. Okay, 17 people will need to wait for the next train. Right, so let's put in... There we go, a nice junction. And then let's build this. Oh, I'm gonna have to go through quite a few fields here. Oh, that's gonna be expensive. I mean, it's going into the station anyways. Well, at least one of them is. Okay, I'll build it so that it gets rid of as few fields as possible. So going around a corner like this and then along here and then... actually, that doesn't work. I'll need to build it like this. And then once I've got more money, then I'll make it a straighter line. Probably. I may leave it in. I haven't decided yet. And there's the next train approaching. You missed some messages about Sarah Shadows. Oh, did I? Below my and Sim 2. Oh, and the US expansion of the original Cities in Motion, the New York map, which only had nighttime instead of trams. Yes. Right. It had nighttime instead of trams. It was a very strange expansion pack. One more field. There we go. XDDDD. And yes, I do need to connect this. Hopefully there's space. Yes, there is. Good. Too much slope. I need to build it up a little bit and then over. Oh, and the trains are meeting. How nice. Yes, there is a lot of smoke here. Also, it's going into the tunnel, which normally you won't be able to see through it. It's just because I've got the road selection up, you can see through it at the moment. We should actually be unlocking the next locomotive fairly soon. This game was made with Unity 3D, right? I'm not I'm not certain. At first I thought it was, but it may not have been. There we go. the trains arrived and we've got plenty of money to build this little connection. And even to maybe purchase the required station over here. I know. Wrong key, this one. Now it's coming in from that angle, so having it kind of like this would probably be good. Right? That'll cost us just over $200,000, which is fine. And then we'll probably have a junction here connecting up Everett. In which case I will probably have to smooth this curve out, or I could have another track for the passenger trains that's a bit less curvy going around here and then merging back in over here. We'll see. Or am I thinking of the wrong one? I don't know what one you're thinking of. Everett is in Washington IRL. Interesting. Press M, Sharedice. Washington State, that is. Or just raise the middle. It will cost less. Oh, this bit. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, it does. Yeah. I always forget that because the thing is, usually the most time played is when money doesn't really play that big of a role anymore. When you've already got a setup set up. And then when the... What am I trying to say? Yes, when you start a new game, it's only in the beginning that money is really an issue. At least if you play well. But thank you for the tip. Actually, I put that in the wrong the wrong thing. But that's fine. I can have that be a different line going out. So now I need some signals, and then I can purchase the trains if I have money. We need a signal there. Let's put in a signal just before we enter the station. And actually one just after as well. Then put one in... Actually, no, we can't put one in there. Let's just put in another one there. And then put in, say, 2 more here. Maybe 2 more there. And this should be fine. So that is going down there. It is merging in here, which is okay. It's okay. I'll just put a signal in here for now, so that if a train's coming down here, that should be fine. But I'll double check this, and then that will not be necessary anymore. And yes, you can unload freight at passenger stations, which is interesting. Let's set up the first line, which is going to be food. Actually, I'll do it the other way. So let's call it train freight Everett grain. Would be nice if you had highball signals and searchlights later on. I do have a searchlight mod installed, and yeah, I know what I'm streaming tomorrow. Great. Which actually work. Yes. Oh, what is it? Surprise. Ah, okay. Then I'm not going to guess because I might just guess it and then you'll have to change it again. I don't want you to have to go through that, so I won't do it. TF. Sacramento food. There we go. Dark blue and kind of turquoise, that's fine. Now oh right, and trains can actually get onto this. Actually, that's a good point. Okay, I'm going to double check this now. Just because passenger trains do share this, so I'm actually going to remove the junction bit. I know one of the lines is broken, it can't make it. I'll connect it up to here. And then I'll just have a little thing going over like this, so you can go like that, and then if you're on this one you can get on the right track. And then I'll put in a thing that's going over here like this. So you're on this track, And then actually... Can I? No, I can't. I will also put in another thing going over here, so that the passenger trains can use this if they want to. Which will hopefully not mess up the timing. Oh, and there we go. We've got the 440, the General. That is nice. That is what I've been waiting for. So that's fine. You can wait there. You can wait there. That's all fine. Right now, these lines... Oh, they don't. That's interesting. I thought they would do it automatically. Apparently, they won't. So when they're returning to Sacramento, I want you to go over this one. Oh, right. Obviously, because... of course. Yes, because they need to be able to switch over to use the other platform. Like this. Now it works fine. So actually, I'll get rid of this. So that you're going to use platform 2. And the food one is going to use platform... Well, actually, no, it should be the other way around. The passenger train should really be using platform 1. Which means that I will actually put in the thing where it goes via that signal, because I don't want it to have to basically do what it was doing before. Right, so this should be fine. Is it all working? Yes. Yes, it is working. Right, so trains. Time for trains, time for trains. 300,000 for one of those. 100,720 for the one of those. I'm going to use this one first, and then I'm going to upgrade it later. So first one is going to be the grain train, so... Okay. I'm going to borrow 1 more million, just so that I can get this bought. So there's going to be the grain train, then I'm going to need a food train. I'm just going to use the boxcars. Okay, just a little bit more. There we go. Food. Is it another Carousel stream? I really enjoyed the last one. Oh yeah. Yes. Here we go. And actually, for the other train, I need to specify... Oh, it's in there still. I need to specify... for it to load the right thing. Right, so I wanted to load specifically food. If I replace it now, it's only gonna cost $9,000, which is just because of the little while it was sitting around. Just double checking, did you get the reference, Red Ice? The oh yeah? Yes, I did. 15 miles per hour. Yeah, I'm gonna need to replace this with the General as soon as I can. But I'll actually... Oops. I'm gonna replace the boxcar one, because the boxcar one is the one that has to go up the hill constantly. So actually I'm going to remove this loco, add the General. How much is that going to set me back? Oh, not that much. There we go. Done and dusted. Oh right, it's waiting until this one's cleared the signal. Which might be quite a long wait. Oh, but there's grain already waiting here. That's perfect. Usually they have to complete a loop or so for grain to actually work. Or for industries to work. And it's almost full. Great. Now you should go. Actually, wait, where are you going? Sacramento? East. Can you actually get to where you want to go? Yes, you can. Oh, right, I see. The other trains already claimed the track, probably. Actually, should it have? That's strange. Actually, what's it called? What's this station called? Oh, this one is Sacramento East. Oh, well, then I'll rename it. Let's rename it Sacramento Farms. Sacramento Farms. Right, and we've not got the General yet, because it will only replace it at the thing. Should you add signals heading out of the depot? I could do, but then if I've sent a train to the depot, they could get each other stuck, which I don't want. For those, nice. For those of you who don't know, it's the sound that plays when you unlock a new vehicle in Train Fever, the predecessor to this game. Yes, that is true. Actually, while we're here, let's place another field, because I do want to do this as I'm building new stuff, just so that... Oh, where is it? Where is it? Is it in here? Oh, it's in all. Right. Actually, no, it's in... no, it is in all. Yeah, just as we're going. And actually, I can add a fence to this as well. So I want a normal wooden fence, and I want potatoes. Let's do plan. And let's just make this go out to about there. Then, actually, I do not want a wooden fence because the city will probably expand up here, and I don't want the fence to be in the way. Let's make it go around this little forest, then up to here. Then sort of down there, and plant. There we go. Let's just remove a few of the trees that are on here. It is a bit finicky to remove these. Maybe I should have removed them first, but that's fine. So there we go. A nice potato field. I mean, that just already looks so much better, doesn't it? And you haven't got any... Oh, and there you go. Behold, the general. It's so nice to have a game where these locomotives are actually used. I know that there is a train simulator map that uses them. Right, so this is 22. And you have 21, which means that you need another... Actually, wait. Oh no, I've made a mistake. Haha, you didn't notice the mistake. It's stopping at Sacramento Farms. There's not going to be any stuff there. It needs to go all the way up to Everett. Haha. Did honestly nobody notice that? Huh. And I also need another thing here for it to switch over to the right track. Like that. Then some signals would be nice. Which means I can remove that one there. It should be good. Charlize, your face cam is just a little bit below the upper edge of the upper UI panel. Yes, I can, but you can see the money, ish. But you can't, yeah, you should have been able to see this. Judging by the sounds, those are some weird trees. Well, yeah, it didn't. Alright, because they're removing sounds. If I play Transport Fever every day, I probably would have noticed. Probably. Alright, so it's shipping grain. Let's just add, well, let's use the general. Let's add 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I replace now? I can. Great. Actually, let's follow this one. Ah, well, I haven't even got it installed anymore. I know. Yeah, this is quite a slow bit of track here. As you can see, the speed limit here is 29 miles per hour, which admittedly is faster than the train's currently going. But yeah, I do need to make this go a bit more faster probably at some point. Right, so let's see. Oh, we've already gone past the time. I just want one shipment of food to arrive at Sacramento, and then I'll end the stream. Because there is actually food waiting here. How much is that? 28. Actually, how much money are you going to... Oh, 100k, that's fine. You should upgrade now. There you go. Right then. Seems fair enough. Good. Right, where is the other one? There we go. Let's just add another wagon to this as well. Food, add, replace. Yeah, that's fine. Why are you... Oh, I see. I need another signal. I should have one here. One second. There we go. That's made it much better. There we go. I know that now technically trains can get stuck here. Which is why I need to fix this. Can I just... No. Right, I need this to go over here and connect up to this bit. And actually now I can probably make this... No, it should be fine. Because now I can get rid of this signal. Place one here instead. Actually place two here. And place one here. That should be fine. Now how is this going? This is going great. There we go. How much is waiting here? 20, that's fine. Shredders, could you recolor the trains per line too? I could. Or are they staying as is? I wish the General's Tenders corners were rounder. Maybe a bit. I could recolor them per line. But this way it seems more realistic. Because, like for example with this line, I mean, especially with these old ones, I could recolor it to be this color. But then, I mean, that just doesn't look that great, in my opinion. I think it looks better, at least for this one, if I did it like this, if it's just the normal. Now, how much? 28 of 28. Yes, but this is the first delivery. Oh, there are 49 already waiting. We may need another train, but I'll just wait for this one to get down to Sacramento, and then yes, we'll get started with ending the stream. Yeah, true. Good. Yeah, this is such a steep corner. Even though it is scenic, I do want it to be a bit faster, though. Oh, and you can see Sacramento down there. This is such a nice game. Especially with mods. Maybe a lighter blue? Of the same hue? Don't think so. I mean, I can try. Like that. I mean, it looks better. But still no. This way looks better, at least for this train. When we get to some of the passenger trains, like the actual somewhat more modern ones, I will probably do that, but not right now. All right, good. Right, so now we're just going to take the loop, get out at Sacramento, and actually, I can start repaying my loan, which is great. And you should always do that as soon as you can, because that means you're paying less interest. With the Acela? Yeah, if we ever get to that. There we go, we've picked the correct platform. How many people are waiting here? Oh, almost 100 people. Interesting. Right, so we'll just see how much this delivery brings. 273k, that's good. Right, now I will just replace these ones, just not like that. Do not want them to push it. Like this. Then replace now, that is too much money. But when they get too old, that's fine. Right, so that is the end of my stream, my roller coaster stream. I do want a nice image though, so what I'll do is actually I'll put a little field there, then I'll wait for one of the trains to get here, and then I'll take the thumbnail screenshot here. I think hops are good here. And actually, let's put in a fence wouldn't look good because the other fields don't have it. But there we go, fence, not fence, field. Right, that's the one. And actually, let's put in a few more trees while I'm waiting for the train to arrive. These ones, or maybe, yeah, these ones. This might be a good train for this. Maybe if it turns around, there we go. Well, smoke. There we go. Right, so actually we can use the camera mode for this. No, that's, oh right, that's camera manager. Oh, how did this work? Oh, it's already on. Right, so I want... Can I change the field of view? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's taking too long. I know. I'm just going to do it normally. So just like this. This is going to be... Or maybe this. Actually, tell you what. Just kind of like this. So I do want a tree here for the nice shadow. There we go. This is probably going to be the thumbnail. So with that, I'll save, not load. And saving. Done. To desktop, please. The lone thing also applies to real life. Yeah, I'd get the Ferris wheel in the thumbnail. That and the tilt coaster. Oh yes, great suggestion. Yeah, I have got to go soon. Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry for running over time. I completely forgot to look at the clock. Right, so thank you very much for joining me on this lovely Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 stream. So now quickly shoutouts, not as quickly as before, but somewhat quickly. So, Slovak Eagle and Twitter Gaming are part of the Central Europe development team, also Branded. Branded K on Twitch. It's a huge trains map. Go have a look at it if you are interested in trains, which you probably are because you've probably found me that way. Yes, Slovak Eagle also streams driving games, things like that. He wanted to stream Transport Fever. I'm not sure if he still does. Maybe not. Sorry about that, by the way. I honestly didn't read your mind and knew that you were going to do that and wanted to do it first. That's just preposterous. Right. Yes, also, Kango Fango, he streams OMSI2 trains map development on Sunday. He said he wanted to start alternating with American Truck Simulator Exploring Colorado, which he's already had one last stream, so this Sunday is going to be him streaming trains and OMSI2 again. Now this stream, and the one from before, will be archived, so thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the shout out. You're welcome. It's right, lol, indeed. La right. Right. So, bye.